The light heavyweight championship is upon us here from the T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas, Nevada. Jon Jones putting his all-time great status on the line every time he competes. His challenger tonight, the very capable Thiago Santos.
Ready to fight? Ready. Good.
And we are underway. Tonight's main event fight clock is brought to you by Modelo, brewed for those with a fighting spirit. Maheta is in white out of the southpaw stance, as is Jon Jones, wearing the black and gold befitting a champion.
Jon opening up with those kicks. There's that front leg side kick to the thigh, that reach.
Santos, yeah, he's attacked both legs early on here.
Those are some very small calves.
No offense to Joe.
No offense.
With that frame, that's a smart strategy there for Santos to attack the lower legs of Jon Jones.
For sure.
And Jones brought that up with us on Thursday. He was wise to it. He says a lot of people have tried to take out my skinny legs. None have been able to do so yet.
That was a nasty leg kick by Jon.
He's doing a good job of coming back with his own. Fast and Furious presents Hobbs & Shaw, starring Dwayne Johnson and Jason Statham, in theaters August 2nd. Another nice inside leg kick from Maheta about 90 seconds into this one. Very interesting so far.
Thiago moving nicely.
Yeah.
Looks relaxed in there.
Oh, boy.
Oh, that was nice. He's leaving himself open when he throws these kicks. Drops his hands. And Jon, believe me, is reading that.
Jones catches the leg. Big tap. Oh, nice job. The spinning elbow unable to land. Good job from Santos to stay on his feet. Another calf kick.
Chopping at that leg. Those are devastating.
It's almost immediate, Joe. You feel them immediate.
Jon's got a good poker face, but those things will completely obliterate your ability to move. He just had a little bit of a hobble right there.
I saw that.
He switched stances. Just assume when you see one of those land that it's deadly painful.
Yeah, it hurt. You don't need much on it either. Just dig that shin right into that calf. It immediately starts working. Nice. Maheta raises the guard, continues to move well.
Santos is not just moving well, he's fighting smart.
Nice, but another calf kick.
Man.
Like you said, Jon not even showing it on his face, but the little teeny steps, all it takes is a little hobble for your opponent to see and switching stances.
Even if he doesn't see it.
Head to the left hand.
Come on, Don.
We saw Daniel Cormier knock Jon Jones' mouthpiece out early on in one of their two fights. Back underway, less than 2 minutes here to go, round one. Leg kicks have been a big part of the narrative here early on. 6 have landed for Santos. That's one of the dangers. The dangers of that oblique kick, right, Joe?
Yes.
If it slips off to the side, you're right immediately in punching range of your opponent.
And you're in a weird stance. You're not in an effective stance to fire back. You have to adjust. See, that is where everything is dangerous with Thiago. In these exchanges, that's where you can turn the lights out. And he knows it. And Jon knows it too.
But he's not rushing it, right? He's being very patient.
Yes.
He's waiting for his opportunities. He's trying to make Jon come to him.
Yes.
Another
And
leg
again.
kick. Santos doing a pretty good job closing that significant distance tonight.
And the difference between the way he's approaching it and, say, someone like Anthony Smith. Anthony Smith fought a very good first round, but he fought it very technically. Thiago's fighting it technically, but when the exchanges come, he's
letting it go.
bombs.
Throwing everything with force. He's going to look for that calf again if he stays orthodox.
Final 10 seconds of the round. And a big first round for Thiago Santos, a late land. Underdog Thiago Santos.
Round 2.
We'll see if he can keep it going here in round 2.
And again, John resumes the unorthodox stance, which should indicate that he's having some problems with those kicks. Oh, Thiago hurt himself. He hurt himself.
Santos with a couple left hands forces Jones to retreat.
Now he's got to go for broke if he's hurt. Good body kick.
He may have recovered. Sometimes it's just initial pain.
He's still throwing, you're right.
Seems okay.
Oh, that would be so disappointing, wouldn't it?
Yes.
You wonder if Jones might be thinking about grappling here. Early round 2. Santos feinting a lot, absorbs that inside leg kick.
It looks like Santos may have hurt his left leg when he threw that kick. We're looking at the replay. It looked like he did not rotate on the ball of his foot, and he might have tweaked his knee.
His knee, his hip, his groin, his foot.
Yeah.
Something happened that he didn't feel, but he seems to be moving better on it now.
Right, it might have been a pre-existing injury as well. Sometimes when guys have meniscus tears, you can still fight. It just hurts when you move your knee in a strange way.
Well, he has certainly earned Jones's respect early on in this one.
He certainly has. I mean, Jones is very aware that as he closes the distance, Thiago's looking to take his head off. And he's hit him enough times that Jones respects that power.
Never on bold character since 1872.
Oh, he was high with the head kick there.
Jones all over it, raises that right hand.
This is an interesting game they're playing here. He did that again.
Yeah.
He seems like his knee is tweaked. There's something going on with his left knee.
Oh, nice jab. John's finding more of his distance here.
Yep. Nice body kick from Santos. Jones backs up to avoid further damage. Oh, yeah. Santos, maybe a one-legged fighter here.
Yeah.
Jones seems to know it.
He fell down there as he was getting kicked. He's having a hard time moving on that left leg. It might be severely compromised. It's hard to tell.
We'll see if he chooses to throw it again or not. Now Jones attacks that right leg. Under 2 minutes here to go in round 2. Oh! Nearly landed flush.
I think Thiago's got to start going for it. Yeah, because
Good
if
left
that
hand
leg
to the body. Yeah.
it hurt as bad as it is, and his kicking game is such a big part of his style that.
Well, you know, we've seen guys like Robert Whittaker fight 5 rounds on a compromised knee. I mean, he can move. He's moving all right. It's just, he's got to be careful with it. Oh,
Man, he's just missing. Jones doing a great job slipping out of the way of these bombs. He just doesn't care.
no, he's a wild
What, I got a hurt leg?
This
I
is
don't
what we
care.
talked about. This is what makes him exciting.
Already putting up a much better fight than John Jones' last 2 opponents, that's for sure.
Right?
Not just that, looks calm. Like calm in the storm. Doesn't look like he's out of his element. Looks like he's setting things up and he expects to win. Like we've seen him in all of his fights.
Well, right. That is the rub with Thiago Santos.
Yes.
Under a minute here to go. We've seen a couple left kicks thrown from Santos since that latest knee buckle. Significant strikes round by round. Advantage Santos in round 1, evenly matched here, at least unofficially in round 2.
And no more takedown attempts from John. Since that one, right?
Ooh, okay. His leg seems fine.
Gonna hurt tomorrow.
And again, Jones able to back up and avoid that left hand of Maheta.
Right leg.
Round 3 is brought to you by B3, the official protein snack of the UFC.
He's moving so well, if that's a tear, but that did not look good in that slow-mo version of that knee. I saw something moved in there.
Something moved, but you know, it doesn't necessarily mean there's a tear, but he definitely looked like he was hurting. But he's playing it off and he's moving fine.
Yeah, to this point, Maheta's been able to fight through it. Might have even won that second round.
Very well could have won that round. Oh, Jesus.
I'm telling you, his kicks.
Everything. And he's being technical. It's not just wild and predictable. He's doing some sneaky stuff. I'd like to see him get back to those leg kicks. He was having some really good success with the first round. And he forced John to switch stances.
Strong body kick. Right the elbow, though.
Jones landing at a 50% clip, but not nearly the output we have seen in fights past.
You guys see that? He had another stumble.
Yeah. He's having a problem with that knee for sure. But he's working through it.
Moving pretty well, given the circumstances. Man, Jones has a chin. Didn't seem all that fazed by any of those 3 strikes that landed.
Shot it down. John's coming in hard here. He knows he's stunned.
He's got to be careful. He's got to be careful, though. He might not be stunned. He might be wobbling because of the knee.
Big knee from Jones. Then he gets right back to his feet, promptly lands a knee to the body. Under 3 minutes here to go in round 3. Jones starting to pick up the pace now midway through this one.
Yeah, he's starting to open up, flying knees. Looking for those elbows. I'm surprised he hasn't tried some more, closing the distance, but that's a dangerous proposition with Thiago Santos in there.
I wonder if John's corner recognized the fact that his knee is bad. He hobbled on it again.
Jones with authority now to that right leg of Santos, forces a brief stance switch, but he can't keep that left leg exposed.
Well, he's been standing southpaw anyway. Look at that. Man, he's still throwing it. Still extremely dangerous.
That's so insane that he's throwing that left leg as hard as he can. Gets back up.
And he covers up well.
Great job by Jones there defensively. You see a pretty nasty cut on the hairline of Santos.
Some John Jones elbows, nice spinning back kick.
You see John just dig that heel right into that rib area.
Beautiful side kick to the thigh. John's starting to beat him up. Front kick to the body.
Jones giving Santos a whole lot to think about here late round 3.
Starting to play with him a little bit.
Right back to that lead leg goes Johnny Bones. 1 minute now to go in the round.
Thiago's got to go back to attacking those legs. He really does. John's got a pretty significant welt in the inside of his left thigh as well.
Yeah, look at that.
Yeah, and he just nailed it.
There he goes.
There he goes. That's, I think, a giant key here. He's got to land those. He already is fighting from an orthodox stance. If he can attack that leg in the front, the left leg now. Look at that thigh, the inside thigh on the left leg. There it is again. That's a pretty big welt.
Yeah. Jones has not stepped back, and he's stalking him this whole time. Love those front kicks to the body, too, from John. So fast.
His ability to fight through adversity. And Payne, second to none, just missed on the spinning elbow. Main event, don't miss a recap of all the action from Vegas on the UFC 239 post show on ESPN+. I'll be there with Michael Bisping and Chael Sonnen. We'll break it all down right after the main event tonight on ESPN+. And you saw Don House, the cut man in the corner of Jon Jones, working the inside of that left leg a little bit. Championship rounds, my man.
You know, I was just thinking maybe they're just not translating it in the corner about his knee. Or maybe they're, like you said, Joe, it's so pre-existing, they know. They know it's there.
He's throwing it. I mean, maybe we're exaggerating the idea. Whoa. Oh my goodness.
He's going for it.
Nice job defensively once again by Jones.
That guy is so dangerous.
And whether you considered Santos a live underdog or not, his style is such that you knew he'd bring the fight. He has certainly done that. Leg kicks, slight edge in terms of the lands for Santos.
Spinning back kick to the body by John. Oh, wheel kick.
Amazing how close he came to land that. What a daunting task to prepare for both of these men, but to prepare for Jon Jones in particular.
Yeah, how do you find someone to mimic that? Thiago's waiting on John, and you can't do that. And this may be because of his problem with movement. Yeah, see, there it is. He's having a real problem with that leg. He still throws it. Wild man.
And it's like Jon Jones has that right hand glued to his face defensively. Every time you think maybe Santos might land, John's guard is up.
Yep. Ooh, that was a nice check. Yep.
Yeah. Look at the welt on the inside of John's leg. I mean, it is massive. It's across the octagon.
Yeah, I think that was all for that one in particular started really badly in the first round, right away from that inside leg kick of Santos. Man, it's crazy that every now and then it'll just completely buckle on him, that left leg. Yep. Beautiful leg kick.
Brief switch to orthodox, now back to the southpaw stance for Santos. Coming up on 2 minutes here to go in round 4. And that right leg now appears to be bothering Santos as well. Hard to blame him.
Oh, it's getting kicked. Both legs. Left leg is hurting. Right leg's getting attacked by Jon Jones. So, oh man, just got out of the way of that back fist. See, that prevents him from exploding in with these punches. Jon just checking that with the oblique kick. Keeping him at bay so well with it.
90 seconds in the round. Santos moving gingerly.
Surprised when he's in that southpaw stance that we don't see Jon try to attack that side with a right kick. He's so sneaky with his kicks. Look how low the hands are too. If he could just feint low, come right up, boom.
John's just constantly switching up the looks he gives him. Waiting for Santos. Oh, nice inside leg kick by Santos.
Nice slam to the body by Jones.
Oh, that's the head kick.
There it is.
And a Superman punch from Jon Jones. Santos backs away.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, it's hard to watch, man.
Yeah.
Jones still moving exceedingly well despite all those inside leg kicks from Santos. Well, Santos may need a wheelchair after this.
Any indication?
Fifth and final round for the UFC light heavyweight title. Jon Jones, Thiago Maheta Santos. Beautiful body kick.
On a torn ACL.
Well, it could be entirely torn before he got hit. Many guys fight with torn ACLs. He stunned them there.
Yeah, that's... You can't count this guy out till the bell is finally rung, because he's still throwing big power, even on a clearly damaged knee.
Little foot stomp there from Jones for good measure. Bone-on-bone collision.
There it is again, an inside leg kick. Thiago knows this is his last round, his last chance. And he's going for it.
I am no judge. Conceivably, though, it could be 2-2 here. Rounds 3 and 4 likely belong to Jon Jones, but Maheta got off to a great start.
We've seen way worse decisions.
Right. That salient point.
Just wonder how badly. I wonder what differences we would see out of Thiago tonight if that knee wasn't injured early.
My goodness. And Jon absorbs it like a sponge.
Good body kick.
Yeah, he faked him up top and went to the body there. That was a very good body kick.
So Santos has landed some strikes of significance here. 2 minutes into round 5.
Still very dangerous. Very dangerous. That side kick to the thigh is so effective for Jon. Oh, went to the body there with that one.
Perfect.
He checked that one. He caught that one on the knee.
But he doesn't stop throwing. I mean, you see a lot of athletes, they throw inside kicks, get checked like that, and they'll stop throwing it in a fight.
Oh, there it goes again.
Still throwing kicks.
Amazing, but this is about as bad as it has been for Santos. Pain starting to kick in.
It's an instability issue, Jon. I don't even think he's recognizing it as pain.
No, yeah, it's just, it gives out.
Yeah, it just buckles. It's why it's better off throwing the left kick, because he doesn't have to pivot off the knee. Yeah. It's when he's throwing the right kick that it really becomes an issue, or when he's moving side to side and has to adjust on the fly.
Jones continuing to be the advancing party here late, coming up on 90 seconds to decide the UFC Light Heavyweight Championship.
How amazing it is that this fight has never been to the ground.
Right.
Yeah. We talked about that. I said that, Jon, when we talked to him this week, was like, yeah, I might just, go where he feels best and beat him there.
Right.
The problem is this. In this round, Thiago Santos is the one who's got off the big shots.
Right. Yeah.
The judges could very easily be giving him this round. And this could be the deciding round in a championship fight. I'm not saying that's my opinion, but I'm saying in a crazy world, the world of MMA judging, this is a dangerous game with less than a minute to go.
And you see all unofficial numbers there in terms of the round 5 significant strikes. Jones with the advantage, but Santos has certainly had his moments late.
Maybe the advantage in numbers, but not in impact.
Right.
The ones that Thiago's landed were the bigger shots.
But just also the physicality and the control of John is things that they'll be considering, hopefully, or at least should be.
Yes.
So,
no, I agree.
Yeah. Man, have these fans been spoiled tonight. If there's reason to boo right now, final 10 seconds.
yeah, I don't know what you could be booing. It's been a great championship fight.
They want a gunfight.
So Jon Jones and Thiago Santos go the distance, and a reliable network and unlimited data. All right, one final time tonight. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. Junichiro Kamijo scores the contest 48-47, Santos. Derek Cleary scores the contest 48-47, Jones. And Mike Bell scores it 48-47 for the winner. And still the undisputed